What is good? Little hardcore theme song there. So we got some Dynasty trades coming at you for your pleasure. Talking about some fantasy relevant guys right now that have been kind of making the news, or we find interesting, or a little bit of combination of both. We got some Breece Hall, a little DK Metcalf, Tyrone Tracy, and we might have a couple more for your pleasure by the end of this thing. But I want to talk about Breece Hall because I feel like there's a lot of speculation of who's going to be what and where, when, how with the new regime, and or is Breece on the move here at some point with some weird cryptic messages here and there. I don't think that's the case. I think he's going to be with the Jets this year. I think they really need him to try to, move this franchise in the right direction. But we've got it on paper what could be a decent offensive line, right? They weren't awesome last year, but they've drafted a couple parts and pieces. They spent some more capital on that. They should be healthier. They come into this season, they figure that they're going to have to be pretty run dominant, and they should be like a mid-pack defense. You've got a defensive coordinator as your head coach who wants to bring a certain amount of intensity and kind of change the culture. You got kind of a running quarterback who, if you're going to want to be in games and win games, he's probably going to have to be doing a lot of things with his legs. And, some people think that could really hurt Breece. But last year, Fields was like 17% check down, which was like third in the league or maybe first. I forget what it was, but checked down a lot this past year in Pittsburgh, right? Hadn't done a ton in the past, but this past year we saw it. So that's good for Breece. He's basically their second best option as far as a pass catcher on that team currently. The other guy might just be a rookie tight end or Alan Lazard. Yeah. It's actually probably Josh Reynolds, So, but, the other two running backs are getting some love. Allen missed some time, and Isaiah Davis was in there looking good. And now Allen's back, and he's a big fellow who started off really good last year, kind of faded down the stretch a little bit. Super young fella here, and maybe we'll look into his draft, his trades as well. But let's jump into Breece Hall. First off, we've been big proponents of Breece Hall. At least I have from my side. I don't 100% know where Big Co stands, but I'm pretty sure we're in the same boat here. What's your stance on Breece? And then we'll jump into some what the values are on Breece Hall. And now these are real trades that happened through the Dynasty Daddy trade database. We're not making these up. These are real things that happened, right? Because I think some people come in here and like, your trades are like, no, dog, these are real trades. I didn't just make these up. So,
and the most egregious ones we don't even call out. The ones that seem not real, we'll say that sounds not real. But this is Dynasty. So like you got a defensive minded head coach who, like you got shredded by Justin Fields' run game for a couple times when he was a Chicago Bear. And so if Breece Hall stays on the Jets, I like him to do well. If Breece Hall leaves the Jets, any other person trading for him, like it's not.
I like him to do better.
If he might get traded. I don't care. I hope he gets traded. If nobody's trading for Breece Hall to make him their third string running back, right? So like we would lose our minds if the Chiefs traded for Breece Hall, and the
Cowboys traded for Breece Hall,
obviously, but
the Niners traded for Breece Hall.
Dude. Keep it going. How many more of those you got up your pocket?
I mean, if Christian McCaffrey was unhealthy, that was kind of a thought I had earlier. Him and Purdy are homies.
A year ago today, like in the third week of August last year, we did a startup at FFPC in a 60-second clock. And Breece Hall was right. I think we took him at 2-2. Like that was his ADP. And like a year ago today, Breece Hall was a dynasty darling. A 23-year-old running back who had just scored outrageous points coming back from an ACL. He was like the RB3 or something. He just came back from an ACL. He had an ACL at the end of his rookie season. He crushed it the second year, and then we loved him. And last year, as a down year, he scores 15 points a game. He's literally like RB16, so he's like dead in the middle of RB2. But we know that the end of the RB2 list isn't fantastic anyway. Never is. Maybe this year we got a bunch of these rookies and stuff. Maybe this year we actually got like 24, 30 running backs on a weekly basis that we like in our starting lineup. But on a down year, the year that makes Breece Hall slide down into the fourth round of Dynasty draft startups, that was the problem. A 15-point game per average. Right. Mm-hmm. So points per game average. So that's my stake. That's my thing. Like Breece Hall, this is a wonderful dip to buy. And this dude's a bell cow. his head coach said, we know he's a good pass catcher. He's a stud pass catcher. He's a great kid. He's like a really good human. Like he's everything you could ask for, except for being Bijan. Right? Last year, he was right there with Bijan. Bijan crushed. Jets sucked. Bottom fell out of the Jets. Laughing stock of the league.
Also, best run blocking unit in the league on the Falcons. Not that it hurts Bijan, but this
is an astronomical dip. Like we let Saquon Barkley slide down the list over the years because he got hurt a time or two, and he was with the Giants.
Yeah, there were plenty of people saying just get rid of Saquon's basically a bust. Get rid of him. He's never going to get you back what he is. This is just going to be Saquon, and look, he gets in a new situation. It's awesome. So either way, I'm very interested.
We just got Breece Hall at 4.5 in a 4.8 at 4.8 in a $500 FFPC startup. At 4.8.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. All the way to the bank.
Right. All right. Breece Hall or Tyrone Tracy and our 2026 first. Breece Hall. Breece Hall, Chuba Hubbard and a 26 second.
If that's 1-1 of 2026 and that's Lenora Sellers, that's another conversation.
Super flex. It is, but you don't know. We're just who knows.
Yeah.
Just calling it a 26. Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah. It's Breece.
All right, we got Roman Wilson, Travis Etienne, and a first for Breece Hall. I'm going Breece Hall.
Breece
Hall are the 104 in 2025. So
we still got a rookie draft out there. We're going to redo it. So we got Genty, Superflex. You got Genty, Cam Ward.
Probably that could be an option of Cam Ward there, and then it's basically like some people like Travis Hunter up there.
Genty, Hampton, Cam Ward,
Hampton,
Tet.
Those guys are all kind of around his ADP. Breece's.
Yeah, I could see if you're, I could see it playing out. If you don't have a quarterback and you need a quarterback and Cam Ward's on the board, I don't know how you would know that if 1-4 is not on the board. So that type of situation, I could see it happening and I could understand it. I won't Breece, but I understand. If this 3 wide receiver and Tet McMillan makes a little bit more sense for your team, that kind of thing, I get it. But I like Breece.
Yeah. Breece Hall or a 26 first. I'll take Breece, obviously, with the stipulation that it's not Lenore Sellers.
I got to have that in there.
All right. Jack Bash, Breece Hall, Judkins or a 26 first. Let me get that. Breece Hall.
I don't know. So what all did you just say?
Jack Bash, Breece Hall, or Quinshon Judkins and a 26 first.
Oh, Judkins and a first for Breece Hall.
Yeah,
and Jack
Bash. Don't you leave Bash out of there.
I just threw him to the curve in that scenario. Oh man, what a buying opportunity for Judkins. Golly,
it is, but that ain't it right there.
That could be it.
You're gonna you want a first and Judkins for Breece?
I don't know, man.
I'll take Breece. I'm gonna wash my hands of whatever that is for just that. I'm not trying to get rid of. I'm holding on to Judkins, right? I'm not trying to get rid of him. I'll ride that wave out for a while, but I know what it is with Breece, so I'm good. I'm okay with that.
I understand. I don't mind you getting, if you turn Breece Hall into Judkins and a first next year. Yeah. Obviously, I don't hate that.
Yeah,
I don't hate that. It's not going to be a lot of fun because Breece Hall's about to come out there and do work, and Judkins ain't playing, so that's going to sting. If there's any context around that first round pick, if it's a late first, maybe not. But if if they suck and they've been a bottom feeder every year, if that team has had the first rounder, the high end picks every year, and nothing's changed, a little context around that pick.
Are you a survivor? Are you not going to give up? Then you need to sign up for this new game called Fantasy Football Survivor. Instead of picking an NFL team to win each week, you set a new fantasy lineup. But you can only use a player once per season. Advance each week by staying out the bottom percentile and performing over expected. Drink. The contest is free to join. Sign up for the main event. Create your own leagues. What are you waiting for? Click the link in the description.
27 first or third for Breece Hall.
Breece.
I agree. Breece Hall and a first or Ladd McConkey and ETN.
I'll take Breece in a first.
Over Ladd and ETN.
Yeah. You just throw ETN to the side. Did you just throw ETN? Did you just soft ETN it?
I didn't soft ETN. No way.
You chucked him to the side just now. You said basically lad.
I mean, it seemed like that's how you were answering it.
You just basically ETN right off that trade value.
26 first, Nick Chubb, Luther Burden, my dog, or Breece Hall.
26 first and Luther Burden.
And Nicholas Chubb.
26 first and Luther Burden. Breece Hall.
Yeah. All right. Last one. Breece Hall, Chase Brown.
Breece Hall.
I think I'm still going Breece there. Could be the year of the decision right here, you know?
Oh,
and it would be for me. I think for the most part, it would be Chase Brown climbing, not Breece falling. So,
yeah, I like that. That's well said. But Chase Brown's about to be all up in that shuffleboard.
You trying to keep Frank Costanza out of the clubhouse? I don't think so. Del Boca Vista. All right, let's move on to DK Metcalf because I've been smitten with DK in redraft forms and best ball for sure. Love him. Can't get enough of him. Dynasty, I'm pretty into. Although, you know, the 1 year window with Rodgers is a little weirder. We don't exactly know what the Pittsburgh situation is. Both of us enjoy Will Howard quite a bit. I like a year under Aaron Rodgers here. So if that ship could work out, I don't know that it will. No pun intended. That'd be awesome. But chances are Pittsburgh's probably going to be half decent, not be in position to draft another quarterback and be in a weird quarterback flux again next season.
Is Will Howard about to be the Stetson Bennett we thought we were going to get?
He very well might be with legs but built like 6 Stetson Bennett's.
Yeah. Well, Stetson Bennett was running. He was just small, but he got it done. I thought Stetson Bennett was about to come in there and be a gamer.
So he had a little bit of an issue there. You know,
well, obviously, football didn't keep him out of football. I'm telling you that.
Yeah. So he's back though. He's back on the Rams.
He's grinding.
Yeah. We ain't seen the last of Stetson yet.
Grind, baby.
All right.
Stay off the wagon or on it, whichever side of the good wagon. Know. Be on the good side.
Yeah. All right. I don't know where you stand on DK. I like.
He's okay. He's okay.
I think he's. I don't think he's an elite player by any means. I think, as the kids would say, he's like a fake alpha. Not quite there, but he's built like it. He looks like it.
Mm-hmm.
I think Aaron Rodgers is just going to absolutely bludgeon him with targets. So I don't really care that much. I think he's still really good, right? He's not a schlub. He's a monster. And by all accounts,
he's not a schlub.
By all accounts, it seems like him and A-Rod have a nice little rapport going. So I think there's just a high volume. I don't care about Arthur Smith. I don't care about pace of play. I don't care about any of that. I care about that there's probably going to be a lot of red zone targets, and there's probably going to be a lot of a high target percentage and share. That's really all I care about.
Can you imagine being roommates with Aaron Rodgers at training camp? And then boys said the toilet flushes really loud. So A-Rod said, don't flush the toilet at night when I'm trying to sleep. DK texts him. DK texts him at 10:30 at night. And Aaron Rodgers said, yo. And he's like, are you still up? I got to go pee.
You don't.
Aaron Rodgers said, don't flush the pee. Just pee. Don't flush.
Yeah. We'll just mud shark this thing. All right. DK Metcalf, Michael Penix, and a second super flex for Nico Collins. Penix, DK, and a second.
Nico. I don't need any more time.
Okay.
Wait a minute. What did I miss? Did you throw Michael Penix in there all quietly?
No, I said Penix first. Penix, DK, and a 26 second super flex for Nico Collins. That's a tough one.
Oh, that trade, that all that hinges on Penix. If that DK just a throw in right there. You're riding DK with Penix up to Nico. I see what you're doing there. Yeah, I mean Nico Collins is no doubt about it stud, but I mean quarterbacks are hard to get. I mean I'll take Nico.
This one's Garrett Wilson or DK Metcalf. It's Garrett Wilson, right? That's just a straight up one that we see here. Here's DK, a 26 first and a 26 second, or Marvin Harrison Jr.
I'll take DK in the picks.
Ooh. I'm going to go Marv.
Yeah, it's probably Marv. I just want to see what you say. I wouldn't say. I know you ain't gonna put up for no Marv slander, so I thought I'd get a bigger reaction than you out of you than that. All right, next one. What you got?
DK and a 27 fourth or a 27 first.
27 first.
Poof. I'll take DK. Obviously, this depends where I'm at in the.
Oh, don't go giving context now.
Well, I just gave you the hey. I definitely like him for this year a lot. We'll see kind of where it ends up next year.
I'll take the 27 first in the historic class.
It's
got a couple. I'll take a ticket to the Jeremiah Smith sweepstakes. And and then Arch Manning's going to be in there. Lenore Sellers is going to be in there because
Lenore's now Lenore's the 26 and a 27, just in case.
Just in case.
Right. It is 2 QB.
Got to cover my bases.
DK Metcalf or Chris Olave?
Olave.
I think I'm going to go Olave too. I think just younger, long term. Obviously, quarterback situation isn't figured out there either.
Either is a good word.
But yeah. All right. DK Metcalf, Calvin Ridley in a second, or DK Metcalf?
Calvin Ridley in a second or DK?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what happened there? Calvin Ridley in a second or DK? I mean, it's DK, but I mean, I wouldn't be surprised at all if Calvin Ridley outscores DK Metcalf.
Yeah. Whew. That's kind of a tough one. Again,
that shows you that's a good trade.
I just love Calvin Ridley though.
I know, but like in a startup,
for this
Calvin
year,
Ridley's Calvin Ridley's in the 10th round. DK Metcalf is in the 5th or the 6th round, and DK Metcalf needs to be a little bit lower, and Calvin Ridley's a little bit higher.
It's DK.
It's Calvin Ridley in a second.
Ooh,
but it's DK.
Right.
It's DK on balance. It's DK.
Right.
But the answer is probably going to be Ridley in a second because Ridley's going to outscore DK Metcalf.
DK Metcalf, Emeka Egbuka.
That's not even close.
Emeka Egbuka, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I don't know. To me, it seems like there's some decent DK value out here. This is DK. It's his 2 quarterback, Sam Darnold and Michael Pittman, or DK Metcalf. Obviously, there's, it's hard to get a quarterback without exchanging a quarterback here. That's got to factor into it. There's some risk with Sam Darnold. There's some risk with Pittman right now, and a little bit of risk long term with DK Metcalf because we're not settled in. But I'm going DK Metcalf on that one.
I'd take Darnold and Pittman.
You would?
Yeah.
Just you like the quarterback. Obviously, I think this is depending. Every trade's roster dependent, and I hate to always be bringing that up, but it's the truth here.
Yeah, I'm a Darnold guy.
I am. I've been very vocal about Darnold here, so I think Darnold's going to solidify it and stamp it. So if that's the case, then it's probably just Darnold and DK straight up. But right now, value wise, there's a nice gap in between Darnold and Pittman and DK. All right, let's get one or two more. DK Metcalf, Cole Kmet, Ricky Pearsall, Jonnu Smith.
I like Pearsall.
Yeah.
This is great because you're way higher on DK than I am. So this is fantastic because you're going to be on those.
Ricky
if
Pearsall,
any of these are like 50-50, you're going to be leaning DK and I'm going to be maybe leaning the other way.
Yeah, I think Ricky's about to be just a solid player for San Fran for a number of years here. Unfortunately, Cole Kmet got railroaded a little bit here.
Railroad.
He didn't even see it coming. Them boys gave him some money, and then he said, "Oh God, I'm hang gliding. Oh, I'm dead."
Cole Kmet. R.I.P.
Not nothing else on here that I want to get to.
Right, who else we got?
Well, that's an easy one. All right, let's go Tyrone Tracy. Recently, we've had some Scatterbo injuries, right? Nothing serious, so he's missing a little bit more time. Already really wasn't really running with the ones a ton per se before that. Tracy's, who cares about the depth chart stuff? I don't really care about that. Have been a firm believer, and this is a little confirmation bias for me. I think Scatterbo is going to have a role out there. I think Scatterbo is going to be on the field. I think Scatterbo is a good help shift the culture back to some physicality for the Giants, right? I think they're going to have a good defense. I thought Tracy was too much to dethroned so quickly that everyone was just I thought he was great. And, I hate to use silly things like this, but when Fred Warner was naming the 3 hardest guys to bring down, he was like, dude, Tyrone Tracy is right there. Like,
yeah.
And, and that I don't know, that carries a little bit of weight for me because I already like Tyrone Tracy. And like, of course, big guy, got the receiving chops. So now it seems like maybe taking another bit of a gap in between Scatabo and him to start the season. So we could be looking to be saying, hey, let's ride that wave and trade Tyrone Tracy, or we could be saying acquire more Tyrone Tracy. Let's take a peek.
Figure it out.
Tyrone Tracy, Will Shipley's Sean Tucker. Jeez.
You didn't set the bar very high, Case.
Yeah. That's not good. All right, Tyrone Tracy or Jaden Reed?
Jaden Reed.
I think I go Jaden Reed too. I feel like I'm constantly like standing up for Jaden Reed and as if he's not any good, and everyone just wants to shit on him. And I'm like,
to me, it's Jaden Reed. I said it easily just in case, right? Mm-hmm. Just in case. Tyrone Tracy could become Chase Brown. He might, but Jaden Reed, we're ready to lose our minds over Jaden Reed if he could get some more targets.
Yeah. Tyrone Tracy in 2/3. I'll take Tyrone Tracy.
All right.
What do you no?
No. Yeah, Tracy. Yeah.
What do we buy Tracy for?
I think we gave 311 or 312 in a rookie draft for him in FFPC this year.
It was early.
It was an FFPC they drafted in early May.
On Mother's Day.
And and everybody was hating on Tyrone Tracy, and I think we were on the clock at 311 or 312 in the rookie draft, and we got the trade offer and we took it.
How about Tyrone Tracy or Juwan Jennings?
Probably Tracy.
I think I'm going Tracy there too.
Jennings is safer, I think. It just feels there's a lot of upside in Tracy.
Yeah, this is for sure. 26-2 or Marshawn Lloyd and Tyrone Tracy. I'm taking the Tracy Lloyd side.
Tracy and Lloyd for a 26-2. I don't. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, that could be. Marshawn Lloyd hurt again. Man, that could be easy. Should be back.
But we'll see.
Yeah, that ain't running. He's not running hot right now.
It's not great, but I think there's talent there. I want
Tyrone Tracy, like that's why
I'm fine with trading Tracy for a 2. I guess is basically what I'm saying, and then a little bit of throwing on Lloyd and throw him on a taxi. Sure.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I mean, Tyrone Tracy, if he didn't show you last year that he's worth a random 20 a random 2 next year to have him on your team just in case if that upside continues to hit. Because he's not exactly, been playing running back since middle school, right? Converted wide receiver. Like there's a lot of upside in Tyrone Tracy. So I could understand you give it a 2 next year for Tracy. And Marshawn Lloyd was just the straw that broke the camel's back to get the trade done, I reckon.
Yeah, there's a couple more 2-3s in here for Tracy. We already said that. Tracy and a 26-2 or Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if I'm the best team in the league, and that 26-2 is probably 212, 211, 210, and Alvin Kamara just going to start in my lineup every week.
We're going to assume if you're trading for Kamara that you're going for it, right?
But going for it, and you like going for it again because you've won 3 out of 4 years, and you just want to pile on. Kamara's actually not even going to be in your lineup. He's depth.
Yeah.
Right. That's an easy way to say that.
If you're looking for more FFD, sign up for a Patreon or YouTube membership and get access to the ADP, Dynasty rankings, the rookie draft kit, and extra shows every week.
All right. How about Tyrone Tracy or Ricky Pearsall? Ricky, right?
Pearsall.
Easy.
Yeah.
I'd love to turn Tyrone Tracy into that. Well, let's see. Tyrone Tracy, Jalen Royals.
I mean, it's got to be Tracy.
Mm-hmm.
If if your team sucks and you're like, oh man, Jalen Roy, you stale league, can never get any trades done. You just want to ride out with Jalen Royals for the next 5 years like Casey wants to. I get it, but like it's got to be Tracy. Man, he's going to be on the field catching passes and getting the ball put in his gut week 1. Jalen Royals is like behind.
Jalen Royals might be
good
out there
receivers.
catching balls week 1 too, though.
No, he's not.
Not with the suspension of Rashee Rice, and we haven't seen Hollywood in a week.
If we don't see Hollywood, bro. I'm about.
I don't know I don't know if we actually haven't seen him in a week, but
I'll start placing calls.
I know. We heard.
I'll start making some phone calls if we don't see Hollywood.
Jalen Royals has been absolutely steamed the F up at camp, and I love Jalen Royals.
Let's go.
But I think I would need a little bit more to get off of Tracy to go to Royals, because I think Tracy's going to be rock solid for a few years here. But I love Jalen Royals. I love the vigor of that man going after Jalen Royals and Tracy.
Yeah, for sure. I like that. For sake of conversation for the Dynasty people that are listening to this, not if they're just some people listen to it just for the comedy value. But if you're really trying to figure this thing out with Dynasty, like, yeah, you're not like Jalen Royals. We're talking about trading a 2nd round pick for Tyrone Tracy and stuff. Jalen Royals is like a mid 3rd round rookie pick.
Yes.
Right. And he got some training camp height, so he might be late 2, early 3, but he's in some drafts in my rookie league, rookie drafts. Some of them, he made it to late 3, early 4.
Of course.
Right.
Yeah.
So, just, you're not giving Tracy straight up for Jalen Royal. Like pretty much.
Yeah.
Now.
Well, you would want something on top for sure. Yeah. But if you were like, hey, a 2 and Royals, now for the 2 where the Royals is enough for a guy like me to be like, now it's a little juice,
Casey loves Royals, but it's a snap. It's an auto accept to get Tracy for Jalen Royals right now. Head up.
Yeah. All right. Hey, I got one more because I wanted to talk about this guy last week and I've been thinking about him all week and I just kind of had to make a decision on whether or not to take him in a redraft mock. And I was like,
You've been thinking about him, huh?
Yeah, I don't know what to do. I'm very perplexed here. So Jerry Jeudy.
Name. Jesus, you got me on the edge of my seat.
Jerry Jeudy. What about in redraft? I'm a lot more, and Dynasty. I guess I'm a lot more down to draft him. Like I always thought he was good.
He's still like what, 23?
Yeah, Steve Smith was talking a lot of shit, which usually means he's probably going to be good because I don't think Steve Smith's been a very good wide receiver breaker downer. He's been living off Cooper Kupp.
He's been living off Cooper Kupp. He's been living off Cooper Kupp. He got more ride out of Cooper Kupp than Cooper Kupp did.
Yeah.
So what's the trade?
Also, Mark Schlereth, I think, was killing him, which fucking Mark Schlereth might be the worst person to actually talk about football. Anyway. No, he's not. There's so many more people. Schlereth's got some good stuff, but there's times where I'm like, buddy, what are we doing here?
There's way. ESPN Radio puts a lot of people out there. Here.
He doesn't need a radio show. I could tell you that. He doesn't need.
If that's all ESPN Radio can bring to the forefront of my speakers when I'm driving down the road, I'd take Schlereth over what they got going on. Anyway, what is the trade for Jerry Jeudy?
We're about to get Rich Eisen back on ESPN Radio.
Sick.
Yeah, it's nice. All right. Jeudy, big booty Jeudy or Scatabo. Jesus.
What happened to Tyrone Tracy questions?
We're on to Jeudy.
I thought it was a Tyrone Tracy, Jerry Jeudy.
Oh, no. I want to talk about Jeudy. I just to end this thing real quick because I don't know how to. I don't know where to value him. I'm lost in the sauce with the Jeudy. Like the player, hate the situation. I think Flacco is. He ain't going to be starting by October if he starts. I don't think.
Yeah.
I think their defense is decent. I think their offensive line can be good. I think Jeudy and Tillman are solid. I think Deontay Johnson's a good third. And Joku and Fanning, I think they're going to be in a lot of 12. I think they're maybe getting back to basics. I think Flacco could muster his way through here, but I feel like them and maybe it's just a point of where Flacco just peppers the shit out of Jeudy and Joku and we're good because last time we were there, that's what we saw. But it doesn't necessarily mean that's what we're going to see again from Flacco. I thought Flacco looked very mediocre at best with Indy last year. So, which, you could say it's Indy and this is Cleveland, but I mean, it's Indy and this is Cleveland. So let's not get crazy here.
Yeah.
Jeudy and Scatabo, it's Jeudy. Easy, right?
I mean, not by ADP, right? I'd rather see Scatabo on my team, but I think straight up value.
Crazy.
What?
You'd rather see Scatabo on your team than Jerry Jeudy?
Yeah, but not just 1-for-1 trade. Scatabo's fun, man. Like everything you just threw up in your mouth talking about Jerry Jeudy, and then you say Jeudy or Scatabo.
Jerry Jeudy was like a wide receiver 1 last year,
and for stretches
for the after like I don't know what the week was, but like after that he was like one of the best receivers in the league if you just throw it to him.
Well, that's because Jameis Winston was throwing it to him.
Well, I mean, there's
not a more aggressive passer in the league. That Brett Favre had to walk the earth and be on the field since we've seen somebody like Jameis Winston.
All right.
No, I mean it's obviously Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Judy's got like 8.1 ADP, right? I mean,
I'm looking for him right now. Yeah, 8-1.
He's 8.1.
Scatabo's probably not that far behind him, really.
9.5, round and a half.
Yeah, I got him at 9.7.
Okay,
I might be looking. I know. Yeah, 9.7. I think RB25.
Okay. Yeah,
I don't think that's anywhere close for me.
So, yeah, I mean, Jerry Judy's probably going to go out there and get 10 targets week 1.
Dude, there's 2 Cam Scatabo trades for fucking the same Jerry Jeudy for Scatabo straight up.
They traded back. It was an accident.
Yeah. Jerry Jeudy or a first and a third.
I mean, I could take the 1. Just give me
the 1.
Yeah, if I'm on the clock at 8-1, I don't know what to do, and you just give me a first and a third next year, and you can have the pick, and that pick's Jerry Jeudy. I could see that.
Jerry Jeudy or 2 2s, 27 2 2s. I was like Jeudy. Jeudy and Swift or Devonta Smith. Devonta Smith over Jeudy and Swift.
I mean, yeah, that to me right now, the dynasty value, like Devonta Smith's so safe. Like week 2, Judy's getting Judy's got 20 targets through 2 weeks, and Swift is RB 12. It's gonna, the production wise, the fantasy value of having those 2 guys in your lineup first couple weeks of the season, if Swift is hitting, yeah, it's gonna feel like that's the size of the trade. But if Swift gets shunned out of here and he disappears, and Judy's you for the next couple of years, Devonta Smith is a much safer asset than those 2 guys put together. But the upside of Swift right now is tantalizing, to take the words right out of Casey's mouth. And then Jeudy, like you said, when Winston was in there, Jeudy looked like an all-pro.
Another Scatabo trade. Jesus. This one's got a third in it, at least, with Scatabo.
He meant to click the third. They traded back and then they retraded again.
Jeudy and a first in 26 or Garrett Wilson. I'll take Garrett Wilson.
Okay. Yep.
Mm-hmm. This is JMO and Jeudy and Komet and a tight end, 1 point tight end premium, but it's Jameson.
It's
Williams,
Jameson
right?
Williams.
It's JMO.
It's JMO.
Okay. Here we go. This is a fun one for you.
Okay.
Half point premium, so 1.5
Watch it
per
now.
reception.
Throttle back.
Tyler Warren, Chris Olave, Colston Loveland, Jerry Jeudy.
Tyler Warren
Olave for me.
Yeah, I could handle that. I think Olave is
the old Warren getting peppered.
I could do Warren and Olave there.
All right. Couple quick questions here. Olave or Pearsall? Or sorry, Jeudy or Pearsall?
Pearsall.
Oh, you're taking Pearsall over Olave. Okay.
I like Pearsall. I like what's about to
I like turtles. All right. Jerry Jeudy or Jaden Reed? It's Jeudy, right? Ooh.
They're not even close in on the page, are they? On the ADP.
On ADP?
Oh, yeah, Jaden Reed's around behind him. Yeah. It's tough. Yeah. I mean, Judy's safer. Jaden, dude, we're dying to fall in love with Jaden Reed again. Week 1 last year, Jaden Reed was everything. Week 2, he was everything. Week 3, we were like, Week 4, 5, 6, we were like, Jaden Reed, who?
Taking Waddle or Jeudy?
Waddle.
Same. Brandon Ayuk or Jeudy?
Yeah.
And Matthew Golden. Okay. Josh Downs.
I like Downs. You know I like Downs.
I'm going to stick with Jeudy, I think.
Downs is a stud,
Jeudy.
bro.
He is. He's good. He's good. All right.
I watched so much Colts last year trying to root Anthony Richardson on, trying to just say, if I watched it, it would have been better. If I missed it and they weren't, if I'm watching, I can just help. I can help a little bit. And I just saw Downs be so good.
Yeah. All right. We'll wrap this one up. We'll be back next week with more Dynasty trades of judging the market here. And that's really what this is all about. We're just trying to give you an idea of what trade markets are on guys, what we like, what we don't like. If you want more FFD, you can hit the Patreon $5 holler. There's also a free Patreon to sign up for. We got to announce a winner here soon for the giveaway of the league $100 league fees. So if you have an interest for 5-star reviews, make sure you're clicking in the links and doing that before the next one's over, and that'll be the last one to get a $100 towards your league buy-in. So go hit us with them 5-star reviews. You can do Spotify, you can do Apple, whatever you want to do. You can get 2 in there. Get your girlfriend, get 4. Get a bunch of chances to win. Make sure you're doing that. And if you haven't used FF or FFD promo code at FFPC yet, what are you waiting for? Go get yourself another Dynasty League and go try out some Fast Draft if you haven't. We've been loving it over here. It's 15 rounds, best ball, super fast. Little softer rooms because the everybody's not up on it. There's not a million users. It's not everywhere like Underdog, right? So a little more fun drafting there.
The FFPC Dynasty platform is so solid, and then the Fast Draft, the FFD promo code gets you $50 on $50, right? I mean, it's basically, that's like hitting a scratch off ticket on the way home tonight, right?
That's right.
So you put in 50, all of a sudden you got $100 in your account, right? I mean, it's hard to beat that. That's free money.
Think about it. If you just put in 4 or 5s and you got a 50 back, I mean, it'd be great. No, I'm just kidding. 4 10s and a 50. All right. Anyway, let's get out of here.
See us next week.
All
same bat channel, same bat time, same bat place.
Right.